When Harry and I began this project, we set out with the intention to find out how young people feel about Christianity today. We knew religion was a topic most people have opinions on but don't want to talk about. We had truly set ourselves up for a challenge. We expected our young people to hate religion. After all, growing trends, as shown in the census, suggest a drastic drop in the number of Christians. But what we found was something different.
Hi, my name's Brooke. I'm 20 years old and I'm a Christian.
I'm Brooke, I'm 20 years old and I'm a Christian.
I'm Theo Nankerville, I'm 19 and I suppose I'm agnostic.
Hi, I'm Isabel. I am 20 years old and I am not sure where I stand on the whole faith thing.
My name's Abby, I'm 19 years old and I would call myself a Christian.
However, despite this, there is still a lot of hurt in and around the Christian community. Many have felt betrayed by the church, whether it's because they're LGBT, a woman, or have been stuck in an overbearing community. As journalists, we wanted to shed light on these issues and allow young people to have a voice.
I was one of those people that didn't have one lunchtime free because I was running around everywhere. Just thinking back, it was probably me just trying to keep myself busy and distract myself from reality or what was really going on. But yeah, high school was great, but it also gave me a lot of issues I'll be dealing with for the rest of my life.
I remember the last church service I went to, the pastor was standing on stage and he was listing all these bad things in the world, and he was like, terrorism, gay marriage is legal, da-da-da. And then when I heard that, that was like a big, I don't think I want to come here anymore. And I'm pretty sure that was the last church service I went to.
Remember, a lot of the times being told, you can't wear that. You have to think of how the boys will react. And it's the onus is all on us to control how we look and how we present ourselves, and, don't wear, red lipstick because that's provocative and the guys are gonna, And this is, I remember being told this when I went to youth group when I was about 14, and I was when you're first starting to experience with makeup, and I wore red lipstick and they were like, oh, you can't wear that.
The experts we brought onto the series came bursting with knowledge, offering some answers to the many questions our young people had. Many are aware that the numbers of young Christians are dwindling, and they have their own theories as to why.
And I think there's also a trend where people will say, I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. So they do have a recognition that they have a spiritual needs. They may have a bit of biblical faith or believe in God, but perhaps don't always want to be associated with an organised religious community, because they do see it historically and today. Church has been involved in perpetuating certain prejudices and violence against women and, as I said, people in the LGBT community. So perhaps younger people don't feel so comfortable being affiliated with that organised religious community anymore.
Large churches have lots of ways in which, through music, through other participatory events and the like, and especially through, say, Easter camps and summer camps and the like, that a huge amount of young people find connection with each other, friendship, community and faith, all mixed up together. And I think that would be true of quite a lot of more evangelical and Pentecostal churches.
I really hope that as a church we can engage with the issues that are facing young people in an authentic and real way, listening carefully to the things that are important to them. I'd hope that our engagement would be most of all based on love. Jesus' message was really simple: love God and love your neighbour as yourself. That's the bottom line.
Above all, though, was hope. Hope for a better future. Hope that life will go up from here.
For me, my faith is not just an accessory in my life. I know people are probably going to hear this and be like, whoa, super spiro, or think it's extreme and stuff, but it's really not. It's pretty simple. God's first.
I'd love to see just a spiritual awakening, really.
I think it's hard to be able to believe in something that doesn't always feel tangible. I mean, doesn't really make sense. That's kind of the point of faith.
Yeah, I guess it literally, as cheesy as it sounds, literally just comes down to loving other people.
Being in your late teens and early 20s has never been easy. Add on Christianity and it's a whole nother world to deal with. But one thing is for certain, our young people are flourishing, with or without Christ. We don't know what the future will hold. It could mean the end for traditional churches, or the start of new ones that perhaps stray outside the lines of convention. But we do know change is coming, in education, families, and communities.
That our values of making sure that people belong, even if they don't believe, our values of making sure that it's all about Jesus, it's not about what common Christian thinkers have told us how to think about it. Like those values of pointing into the direction of the most uncomfortable questions in Christianity and saying, we're going to ask those questions, and I'm talking about it this Sunday at church. Like those things are where we'll always be headed.
We hope these episodes will start a conversation between you and your loved ones. Talk about the benefits and the doubts of Christianity. We know we can't answer all the questions, but we hope this series will encourage discussion. Because communication is the key to community.